Okay, we're looking at Mike's van. First thing we did before, we did a pressure test on the cooling system. So we put a pressure test unit right on top of that and pump air into the system until a gauge reads like around, we did, in this case, I did about 12.5 psi. I held on there for like 2 minutes and did a inspection underneath the car with the pressure applied to it. I'll give you the news on that in a minute. The second thing I did is I took our pressure cap, which is kind of old. We put a pressure tester on that as well to check the effectiveness of the cap. The cap failed testing. The cap's supposed to hold is what maintains the pressure in the cooling system. In this case, it's rated for 16 pounds. It doesn't hold pressure at all, so it doesn't really maintain pressure in the cooling system. It just keeps the liquid from escaping out of the neck. But that's pretty much about it. There's not much else to tell you about up here. And let's go underneath and I'll show you what I found on the pressure test for the cooling system. Okay, so here we are underneath the car, and over on the side, this is the right side of the engine, and we have some coolant coming down. And the way things look from here is that over here is gasket material that looks like it's squished out from between the timing case cover and the block. We have some coolant coming down over there. It's dripping. You can see the drip right in the middle of the screen. It also runs down the edge of the oil pan along the ridge and comes down, and it seems to come down back here. So if you have been having to add coolant in the past, that is probably why. So I recommend addressing the timing case cover seal. The other thing, a little bit, also probably a good idea as well, and I don't know if you can see that in the camera, if you look at the belt over here, it looks like it's probably getting a little old. There's little cracks appearing in it. Good thing to do when you're doing a belt and the tensioner's been in there a while is to probably also change that tensioner as well. Tensioners get old and they get stiff and they lose their ability to maintain tension on this belt where it should be. If it had another roller, I don't see one here. There is a roller on here, kind of upstairs at a water pump, a little below the alternator. There's a idler. Generally, as a maintenance, it's not a bad idea to do the idler and the tensioner together with the belt. That's up to you. I'll put an estimate together for that, and you can decide. But that would be a good thing to take care of. The other item is, we're looking at it right here, is this transmission cooler hose, which looks like it's leaking. The hose gets dry rotted and leaks at the crimp, probably on either end. This other side, not so much, but over here, it had a good drip on it before. It's been bumped into a few times, so it's not hanging there anymore, but it does keep itself wet. So I'm going to put that on as well. All right, thank you. That's about it for down here. And the only other place I want to cover is I know I said that's it for down here, but I guess it's not it for down here. The exhaust system is starting to develop some leaks in it. Be a very, very good idea to get that taken care of. When you have leaking exhaust underneath the box of the van, you wind up taking more of that in than you realize. So since exhaust gases sometimes are not making it all the way to the tailpipe, for safety reasons, it might be a good idea to take care of this exhaust system at this time. All right, that's about it for underneath the van, and this time I mean it. All right, I'll let you know about that as well. Thanks.